We're straight into it. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Steam NextFest for October 2023. I am once again doing my usual look at. That's a really cool melee attack. I'm doing my once again. Let's try this again. I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be a title screen and stuff. Once again, doing my run-through of all of the Metroidvania demos that I can find. And this is another one of those games that I never heard of. I think, apart from The Last Faith, which has got a demo out, and what was the other one that I'd heard of? Oh, yeah, Nerea, the Gold Project. Apart from those two, pretty much all of the games that I've seen in the Metroidvania category in NextFest is like, I've never heard of this. And ones like the one that I've just played, the Mobius Machine, it's like, this seems really good. Why is it completely missed my radar? This one caught my eye because it is 2.5D. But it's got a really interesting aesthetic to it. We've got a TV for a head by the look of it. Controls so far feel fine. Interestingly enough, the default angle of attack actually follows our head. So if we're standing still, it's horizontal, but because of how we're running... Oh. I guess this is a tutorial area. Oh. Stuff. Definite sense that we're being kind of, not so much guided, but led. Certainly. Real sense of atmosphere. Okay. So that's how to use those. Oops. I've fallen off like a complete spoon. Going up. I don't think we've got enough strength to break through that yet. Oh, there's things in the background. I can't double jump. I can, however. Push this crate with my TV head. Over to here. I like the fact that it kind of just let us get on with sorting that puzzle out. It was like, I've guided you through some of the basics, now you need to figure this bit out for yourself. A couple of ways we can go here as well. Unlocked. Uh... Right, so this is our map. Which is very kind of... quite stylized, isn't it? Got some significant zoom levels. No D-pad control on this, by the way. Oh? I'm Batman. That was cool. Don't know what's going on in the background. Oh. Combat is going on in the background, apparently. Oh, that's auto-locked on. Oops. Whoa. Whoa! Oh, dear. This is supposed to happen, I believe. Well, that was wibbly. Ah, that's cool. The screen goes all weird when we have been fixed. Particle effects. I don't actually think that's doing anything. It's just pretty. Oh. I did a thing. Don't know whether I should have done. Oh, it looks like we're going to have... actual enemies. It does look like there's an element of kind of lock-on, which is handy. We don't have much in the way of jump heights. So there's a lot... it looks like there's a chunk of... if we fall, we have to make our way back round. The blue room. Not getting through there. Need a key card? I assume they're doing the thing. Okay, I want that shiny, whatever it is. Yeah, jumping is quite limited. But that is adding to the feeling of weight and the somewhat slower pace of the game. Okay, that's one of those. We need a blue key card, or maybe we need to be able to change our lights. Those are very clearly spikes. There's a lot of kind of atmosphere. You know, I don't really know what's going on. And right now, it doesn't really matter. It's a case of, what is this world? Okay. So we have a code machine. Did that get marked? Oh. We're all the way over here now. I don't know what's going on with this. The fact that there's been no real kind of tutorial. That's a nice interaction there. I assume I need these glowy bits. So I should probably collect them. Huh. Very interesting. Indeed. Is that a save point? Or a map? It is a map. It's that bit of the map. Oops. I guess that's a respawn point. So why is that one lit up? Is it lit up because that's our last... I don't know what's going on with these enemies, and I'm intrigued. Oops. That effect may get a little bit much if it happens every time you get hits. This strikes me as a... Oh, this is an observation room connected to the cameras. Maybe. I wonder if those things at the top are like custom markers. But if they are, however you put them down is really... Oh! Yeah, see, I like me some chromatic aberration, but that's quite a lot. Yeah, that actually is not, for me, a good design. If it's constantly going to flicker like that, this is going to get... That's going to get a bit much. I assume it's something to do with how much damage we've taken. You know, it's showing us non-diegetically that we are low on health. I guess. Trouble is, I don't know what we're doing to get health back. I just know that it's very distracting. And we'll probably get a little bit... Is it like a corruption effect? I was hoping I could stand on that. I think that hitting them activates the save points. I think that's what's... Yeah, I think that's what's going on there. But the general kind of tone is very slow burn. This is not a game that's like full of action and adventure and excitement off the bat. This is of a more exploratory, figure things out pace. Okay, so we've got a puzzle. A solution for... Whoa. That's... Right, is there something I can do about that? Because that's... Yeah, there's clearly something on. Oh, okay, so that's definitely us taking damage. And that's definitely a respawn point. I am going to take a look at the store page. A non-linear exploration adventure about dark and corrupted replicants, alternated gravity, an old spaceship, a deserted fishing boat, replicas of worlds into other worlds, secret tribes, and much more. That should be. Take control of the last replicant and figure out what has happened. Post-apocalyptic sci-fi exploration. A cryptic and alluring journey of foggy wastelands, abandoned machinery and forgotten ruins. Explore, dive into combat, defeat bosses, revive abandoned machinery and use it as transportation to interconnect the world. Upgrade your abilities and come back stronger. Puzzles. Discover the lore of a ruined and dystopian world simply by observing the environments, the colours, and body language. Remember, SELINI will not take you by the hand on each step. It will let you interpret its world and set exploration plans on your own. I really like the idea of a non-linear world that allows you to figure out what is going on for yourself. That being said, I do wish yeah, what is this? Oh, and that literally just closes the game. Yes, I need some options, please. I need the ability to turn down that chromatic aberration effect. Everything else, the exploration, the puzzles, the figuring stuff out, I can work with that, but I am not going to be able to deal with that constant full screen distortion effects. That, unfortunately, will not be good for my eyes and will mean, well, essentially that I couldn't play the game for very long or in big chunks. And if this is a game where you are going to have to work things out, it's a game that you're going to want to put some time into so that you have the time to figure those things out. And I just feel like that whole screen effect, I know what it's going for, and I really appreciate that it's going for that non-diegetic, you don't have your health bar on the screen style thing. But if nothing else, I feel like it needs to be an accessibility option, because it's too much. You know, anything that obscures the screen and makes it harder to do the basics of moving around. Imagine this. You know, you're at 15% health. You can take maybe 2 more hits, and the screen is wibbly all over the place. That means that you're going to get hit more. because you're not going to be able to see what is going on. You're not going to be able to avoid that enemy that's rushing at you or that's crawling on the floor or that trap or whatever. And that's going to feel bad because it's not your fault that you couldn't avoid it, because you can't avoid what you can't see. And you might think, oh, just don't get hit. It's like, that's not how games work. If it was so easy to just not get hit, there'd be no challenge in it. So I feel like some compromise needs to be made there. It might just be me that thinks this, because I really like the concept of it. I really like the idea. I'd prefer it if it was just something at the edge of the screen. Maybe the edge of the screen goes warped or something, but completely covering the entire screen is a no from me, because that's just going to get more and more frustrating. The more damage I take, the more challenges the game throws at me. I'm really intrigued by this, but I'm not going to play more now because I don't feel like this is the kind of game where I'm really going to be able to say much more about it in a 25-30 minute video. I think this is more of a longer exploration of the exploration genre. But I need, I think, that whole screen effect to be changed. Everything else, be it good or bad or slow or confusing or whatever, is going to, fall and be pushed into the background, because I'm just not going to be able to play the game with that. If it is an absolute necessity, then I wish you all the best in terms of what you're doing here, because it's really intriguing, but it's not going to be something that I can play. So, that's not an ultimatum or anything like that. It's just this is the reality of me being a 42-year-old guy with somewhat iffy eyes. I don't want to. I don't want migraines and headaches from that and from the frustration, the challenge. Like the map, like the stylized nature of it. I like this kind of film grain filter that's gone over it. I really don't understand what the things in the bottom corner are for, or these various icons at the top. And I don't understand what the dustbin's for. Oh, that may have been our save slots. That may have been our save slots. That's an issue. If you can't work out what something is supposed to be, that's a problem. That is a problem. Thank you very much for watching. Anyway, folks, this has been a brief look at SELINI, a game with a tone and clearly going for something that is hampered currently for me by one very glaring whole screen obscuring effect. Everything else is very, very intriguing indeed. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe out there. If you are the dev of this game, who was the developer for this game? Simban? Has Simban produced anything else? They have not. Yeah, that's my big piece of feedback for you if you happen to see this video. But otherwise, I'm really, really intrigued as to what is going on, and I'd love to be able to explore more, but I'm just not going to be able to with that. Stay safe, stay fabulous. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.